welcome, Zoyals, welcome. So basically, in this wonderful individual reading, that this can be for Virgo for February 7th to February 13th of 2026. So in this wonderful reading for you, Virgo, I know what you're going through, but the way this is, I need to understand what your own emotions, your own energies, what's going through, your own, your own set of mind here. That's how it goes. But with this is, you understand what you're going through in that way, because this is going to be how it is in this one entire system that I'm going to tell you all. But with this is, Virgo, you need to pay attention to what you're doing in that way. You need to understand that, because this is the way it works, right? This is how it is. So this is how it goes. So this Oracle card, it says, failure. I understand that mistake is only an opportunity to learn. That's how it goes in that way, whether you have your own ability to have failure. But you know what? Whether if you're dealing with everyone in your whole entire life, Virgo, I know how you're going through. But the way this is, when you're failing about something, or when you have made mistakes in your own life, or there's something that was happening, that's how it goes. It's like you're saying, "Why me?" But the way this is, when you have failure, it's like you're going through mistakes, and you're going through mistakes every single time, and that's how it goes. So this is how it goes in that way, because you have to understand it. Okay, that's how it goes. So understand about what's going on in this whole entire situation, because this is how it is. So remember how it's going to be. So we're going to figure out what's going on in this whole entire reading, because this is how it kind of remains in this whole entire way of how it goes. And knowing that, and acknowledge what's going on in that way, whether you have to take a picture of it, or you have to understand what you're going through, but that's how it goes. So let's see what's going on. So I'm going to clarify this King Wands for you. Ace Wands, alright, there's new beginnings. 5 Pentacles, alright, there's insecurity. Ace Cups, alright, you want prosperity about love, because you have to have your own romance, that's how it goes in that way. So you might be doing this under Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You might do it under Virgo, Taurus. You might do it under Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That's how it goes. So Virgo, you need to understand that in that way. The Judgment, let's see. Here from yours, there's no guidance. 3 Cups, already you want excitement. Ace Pentacles, already you want prosperity about money. That's how it goes. So you understand what's going on, because you want to show them about money. You want to acknowledge that, but that's how it goes. So it's between this way of how it goes in that way, because you understand that. What's this Ace of Cups for you? Just yours, there's no skill. 3 of Swords, over there's heartbreak. Yeah, because you're feeling sad, you're whimpering, you basically, this is how it goes. And when you're feeling sad, Virgo, I understand you're going through something. It's basically how it goes, whether you're having a not very good, but that's how it goes. You might have a good life, you might have a bad life, you might have whatever you need to do. But what this is, you're trying to conquer your own emotions, right? So the sadness, right, that's your emotion. It's because you're feeling sad, and you can't get away from it, right? That's how it goes. What's this Ace of Pentacles for them? Ace of Swords, there's anxiety. Someone's for yours, there's no resilience. Star yours, there's no inspiration. His Pentacles yours, there's no kindness. Exactly, because they are basically saying that they have anxiety. They are having anxiety because that's what they are doing, because that's how it goes. It's like, why are you having anxiety? Because that's how it goes. You think about it, but every single time, whether you're going through something bad, that's how it goes. It's like there's something that's happening, and when you do it, that's how it can remain. So it's like, why you keep doing it? Why you keep, acting like that? That's how it goes. And when you do it, that's how it kind of remains, right? So it's like you have to understand to, do what you can to be focused on your own way, because for you might deal with another Gemini, Leo, Aquarius. For them, they might be dealing with another Gemini, Leo, Aquarius. That's how it goes. But the way this is, it's like this is how it goes. It's a never-ending story. That's how it goes. What's in the middle of this situation? 6 months earlier, there's celebration. Probably 8 Cups yours, there's no entertainment. 5 Swords, there's conflict. Yeah, because that's how it goes. You're having conflict because that's what you're trying to do. And when you have conflict, you're not getting along. You're making those mistakes, right? That's what I told you about. When you're making mistakes, there's an opportunity to learn. And when you do it, that's how it goes, right? So you understand about there's always something right? You're trying to improve yourself wisely, but why you keep doing it? Why? Well, this is how it goes, right? So let's see. So let me clarify this. Three of Swords. Worldly Uranus is in completion. Okay, what's this kindness? Hermit Uranus is now solitude. Okay, so we're going to figure out what's happening between both sides of this situation. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to clarify this world. This in completion. Fool is upright, there's change. Empress Uranus is no nourishment. Temperance is upright, you're healing. That's how it goes. So you're acting that you want change, Virgo, but when you have temperance, you're healing. You're healing about something that's happening around your whole entire way of how you're going through. Because that's how it goes. And when you picture it, you think, well, this is not my fault. Well, no, you have to understand what you're doing in that way. Okay, you have to go with flow. What's this Hermit card about? Death card Uranus has no endings. Feel fortunate Uranus, they are having bad luck. Trusting Uranus has no action. Taurus upright, there's transformation. Yeah, because everything's changing. Right? Everything's transforming, right? That's how it goes. Opposite with this Tower card. Here for Uranus is no guidance. Righteous Uranus is no skill. High Priestess upright, they want to use their inner voice. Yes, obviously they do, because this is the way it kind of is. What's this Temperance? Empress Uranus is no nourishment. Hermit Uranus, you already have a soulmate. High Priest Uranus is no inner voice. Star Uranus is no inspiration. Judgment Uranus is no action. Devil Uranus is there's no obsessions or addictions. That is right, you want to make decisions. That's what you want. You want to make decisions because that's what you want. Virgo, that's how it goes. And when you keep this opportunity, that's how it goes. You need to understand. Because there is a way of knowing, and you have to improve yourself wisely to get the better of you, right? That's how it goes. And when you do it, it's like, okay, well, this is going to be very interesting. I need to do it. That's how it goes. So you see it as a wonderful feeling. You draw on that line. And when you do it, that's how it goes. You understand of how things be in that way. What's this High Priest card for them? Taurus is no transformation. Your fortunes are right. They want to have good luck. Uranus is alright. They want guidance. Taurus is alright. They want progress. Obviously, they do. So they want progress. Opposite, Magician, they want skill. Yeah, that's how it goes. So they can see it as wonderful feeling. They want skill because that's how they want. The Five Swords does represent conflict here. That's how it goes. But when you have conflict, things are not going as planned. Because when you do it, it's like that's how it goes. So you have to stand the own point, the own way, the own, the way how it is. That's how it goes. So let me clarify this. Lovers for you, Virgo. Here for this, alright, there's guidance. What's this Magician about? Two Pentacles, alright. So they are balancing two things at once. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. So what's the opposite with this Hierophant for you, Virgo? Ten of Swords, there's no conclusions. Ace of Wands, there's no new beginning. Five of Cups, over, there's grief. Yeah, that's how it goes. What's the Two of Pentacles for them? Three of Pentacles, over, they want excitement. Hermits, over, they're in hermit mode because they're looking for a soulmate. Okay? What's the opposite with this Five of Swords here? Fool is upright, there's change. Queen of Cups, over, there's empathy. Yeah, because there's two sides of the story here. One makes sense, one doesn't make sense. So you decide on it. So let's see what this universe is saying. I'm going to go from the middle to right for them, middle to you. Ace Pentacles, over, there's growth. Followed by Page 1 here, there's no invention. Magician here, there's no skill. King Pentacles, over, there's security. Ten of Swords, over, there's conclusions. The 10 Pentacles, here, there's no wealth. Yeah, because they have no money, right? They're acting like they are basically saying that, but that's how it goes. They're going through that. And when you have no money, that's how it goes. For them. What's between the middle and you at the same time? Six of Swords, there's movement. Three of Cups, there's celebration. Three of Wands, there's communication. Nine of Swords, there's no trauma. Wheel of Fortune, you're having bad luck. Ace of Swords, there's a misunderstanding. That's how it goes. So you want communication, you want to communicate, but you're having a misunderstanding. So for them, when they have no money, that's how it goes. So let me clarify. Taurus already, there's transformation. 2 of Swords already, they don't know which direction they're going to take, left or right. 8 of Swords already, there's anxiety. Queen of Swords, reverse, there's no independence. 6 of Cups reverse, there's no past. 10 of Cups already, there's completion. Yeah, everything's completed. Okay? What's this Ace of Swords? 8 of Pentacles already, there's perfection. Page of Pentacles here, there's no prospects. 2 of Cups already, there's relationships. Yeah, because you're in a relationship. You are in a relationship because that's how you're doing it. You're trying to get down to business. You know what to do, but that's how it goes. What's the middle of the situation? 8 wands are there's speed. Followed by the 9 of swords are there's fulfillment. 8 wands are there's new beginnings. Those years there's no decisions. 10 of years there's no healing. 7 cups are there's a delusion. Yeah, because it's like the way how this is. You know, they might be having a deja vu moment. You're not having a deja vu moment. But if you do it together, you are both in a deja vu moment. You know, I'm not trying to be laughing at this. Excuse me. I'm not laughing at this, but if I do, that's how it goes, right? This is the way it works. But the way this is, it's like this is how it goes. So you might be doing this in our Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. For them, they might be feel the same way. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, Leo, Aquarius. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So it's like this is how it goes in that way, because it's like this is the way it is, and this is how it is. So this is the way it happens. But you understand that, right? That's how it goes. So I hope you all like this video. Try to understand this. Try to understand this is how it goes in that way, because this is how it goes. And when you do it, that's how it is in that way, because this is the way it works. And when you do it, that's how it goes. So you see it as a wonderful feeling, but you know what to do. And when you do it, that's how it goes. So you understand about the universe is saying you're in delusion, means that you are in a deja vu moment, right? That's how it goes. So you understand what you're going through, but this is how it works. So you understand that. But this is the way it is, and you have to understand that. You have to improve yourself wisely to get the better outcome, and that's how it goes. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day to all, and I'll see you next time when I do. But this is how it goes in that way, and this is the way it works. So this is how it is in that way, and this is how it goes. So thank you so much. Thanks, and bye.